Christian Mystery Cleaning windows the Far Coast once again. So I wanted to drop a video today about the cost of living crisis that we seem to be going through at the minute. Fuel is up, gas is up, electric is up, everything is up. National insurance contributions for employers is going up in 1st of April, etc. So yeah, we're in for a tough ride, that's for sure. So I wanted to drop a video and obviously discuss, sort of as someone who's self-employed, how I plan on sort of trying to navigate, the road ahead, which, let's be honest, is going to be a bumpy ride. There's no question. So I think my first port of call, I think, is to sort of just take a step back, not panic. Okay. Even so, with me and the wife sat down the other day and we worked out that our household expenditure, our bills, if you like, utilities for gas and electric alone, between the two of them is going to cost in excess of between an additional 80 and 110 quid every month. Okay. That's not really what you want to hear. It's not great, but it is what it is. Okay. I choose, as always, to try and remain positive, to try and not dig myself in, to try and not lose my rag, and raise my blood pressure over it. It is what it is, right? Just got to try and find a way around it. Now, most people would say when you're faced with, increased costs, will actively seek to sort of reduce their outgoing costs. That's not an unreasonable sort of path, not an unreasonable sort of decision to come to. But when you run a business, you've got certain things that you need. You require these things. So things like your marketing budget. A lot of companies and a lot of people who are self-employed will sort of go, right, well, I don't need that, bang, and just drop it. That, in my humble opinion, is a mistake. I don't really want to be getting rid of a source of inquiries coming in from customers at a time where people are being extremely choosy over who they use to perform services. Okay, as a service-based business owner, you need to attract quality leads into your business. If you get rid of, things like your market. So currently I have a guy that I use for SEO and marketing. And what he does is he basically makes tweaks to my keyword searches and stuff like that on Google. And what that does is it bumps it up the rankings. Excuse me. That bumps it up the rankings on Google. So what will happen is, for example, someone will go onto the phone and they'll search window cleaner near me, window cleaner Blackpool, window cleaner Reach and Wash, pure water window cleaner, best window cleaner in my area, blah, 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 and all this sort of stuff. And based on what the person puts into that search, that will determine, if you like, where my website ranks on Google. Now, someone that's searching for window cleaning near me, right? They are actively looking for that service that I offer. You can go out and you can knock on doors and you can do leaflet drops. And I think they're a good way of gathering customers, by the way, and I'm not dismissing that, okay? But when you are doing other bits and pieces on the job and stuff like that, when you are organising things, it can be time consuming to do that. Whereas now, the internet has created this ability to sort of reach into people's living rooms and say, look at me, this is the service that I offer, contact us for a free quote, blah, blah, something like that. But people who are actively searching for the service that I offer, they are a captive audience. They've done half the work for me. They've searched for what I have to offer. My website pops up on Google and they go, oh, happy days. Let's have a look at him. And then they can look on there. They can look at the reviews, etc. They can look at the testimonies from customers, etc., etc., etc. And they can go, yeah, I fancy that. I'll have a look at that. Click, get a quote, etc. Cool. At that point, I then answer a quote, and then I have to it's up to me then to convert the customer. Rather than spending all that time leafleting and all that sort of stuff, I can choose to sort of, use my time a lot better with this SEO. But it costs 80 quid a month. But they're quality leads because these are people that are looking for the service I have to offer. Now, a friend of mine who runs a business in Preston, I'm not trying to embarrass him, I'm not. He's decided he's going to get rid of the guy that does his SEO and marketing to save £100 a month. And in his eyes, that £100 a month will, if you like, offset the cost of his bills rising, which is a good shout, to be fair, and if that's how he wants to do things, all power to him. I'm not saying he's wrong, etc. But what I'm saying, the way I look at it is, I'm paying out that 80 quid a month, call it 82 quid a month. I think it's £82 and change per month, but I'm paying out that money, right? And that's bringing people in to my business. People who come into my business who then spend money. Now, that customer can then, there's word of mouth referrals, you can get them to do reviews, that goes back into the system, that boosts the thing, that boosts the rankings, etc. on the SEO, so the thing is that they become part of the machine. The inquiry comes in, happy days, they're happy with the service, they leave a review on Google, fantastic, that boosts us up a bit more, thanks very much. They go and tell the mum, the dad, the brother, the sister, the dog, whatever, they go and tell people about you. Okay, and then these people go, oh, well, actually, happy days, I might need that as a service, But if you remove that SEO, in my humble opinion, yeah, you've saved yourself 80 to 100 quid a month, what have you, fantastic, and, all right, so you've saved that, but then what you've done is you've removed a link of the chain for people to be able to find you. For those of you that don't have websites and stuff like that, you've still got things like your Facebook, you've still got things like and all that sort of good stuff. But if you're struggling to sort of gather leads and stuff like that, it may be worth considering looking at an SEO, a marketing person to come into your business. I would be very sort of cautious about making cuts to marketing budget when you're looking to attract customers into your business, especially when the service that we offer is not a life-saving, essential, must-have service. I would be very sort of cautious before making any decision to cut something that benefits your business in the long run. So, but anyway, yeah, on that rather contrived bombshell, I wish you all the very best and hope that I hope your bills don't go up too much. But yeah, have a good one, guys. Keep on keeping on. I'll see you in the next one. All the very best.